After a long, wet winter here in the west coast of Canada, our backyard really needed some love. Everything feels a bit neglected. The concrete is covered in dirt and moss. The sandbox didn't survive the rainy season very well. And our vegetable garden are a mix of new growth and things that didn't quite make it. But at the same time, there's something I really love about this in-between season. It's not perfect, it's a little messy, but it's full of potential. So today I'm taking the time to slowly reset the space, not in a rushed, everything has to be perfect kind of way, but more like a quiet, steady process. Cleaning, trimming, digging, and just reconnecting with the space again. For me, these kind of chores are more than just chores. It's almost like a moving meditation, especially in the busy season of motherhood, when everything feels loud and fast. And of course, this won't be a perfectly peaceful reset either, because the kids will come in and out, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. My hope is to slowly turn this backyard into a space where we can spend more time this spring and summer. Maybe a little corner for tea, a place for the kids to play, and just somewhere we can all enjoy being outside together. So if you're also in a season where your home feels a little messy, a little overwhelming, I hope this video can feel like a quiet company while you do your own reset, or even just a moment to pause. Let's get started. Before heading out, I get myself properly geared up. Even on cloudy days, the UV can be pretty high here, so I always wear a sun hat and a face mask too. Spring pollen and dust are not my friends at all. I start with the concrete areas. It's kind of a whole system here. I got a broom for anything stuck on the ground and chopsticks to scrape moss and dirt out of the cracks. And then the leaf blower to finish everything off quickly. Next, I grab a hand shovel and start digging out the weeds, roots and all, otherwise they just come right back. And then the ivy. Every spring it creeps over from our neighbor's side of the fence, so I just trim back whatever crosses the fence line. The daffodils are done blooming, so I cut them back. I also give the low trees a light trim, just enough to keep the branches from touching the ground and looking messy. The sandbox. This one is rough. Even with the cover, the sandbox collected a lot of wet maple leaves and debris over wintertime. It smelled pretty bad too. So I removed the cover and let everything dry. Scraped the top layer of sand. Then went in with a metal sieve. It takes a bit of time, but the end result is this really fine and clean sand again. It's gonna be so worth it for the kids in the summertime. Then I gather all the leftover leaves from last fall. They don't look like a lot scattered around, but once collected, I filled 2 full yard bags. Our globe cedars have also grown a lot since we planted them during the COVID, so I trimmed them back into that round shape again. More gathering of the leaves below the cedar hedge. After lunch, my youngest comes out to join me. He just loves being outside. And then my oldest gets home from school and decides to help watering the plants while I continue to work. So it slowly turns into a little family activity, which is nice. Under the rocks, I have tulip bulbs that I planted from a few years ago, but they didn't do very well this year. I'm thinking it could be a lack of nutrients or eaten by slugs, so I cut back the leaves. I might replace them later this year. These southern magnolia trees are evergreen plants. They shed their leaves like crazy in the summertime and grow flowers and seed pods in the fall. I handpick the big leaves and seed pods since they're too heavy for the leaf blower. These pennymac hydrangeas are not in the best spot. They get too much afternoon sun, but they also help soften the space, so I just make sure to water them once a day in the summertime. The leaf blower really helps with all the small debris between the rocks and along the edges of the fence. For tighter areas, I blow debris into corners and onto the concrete so I can sweep it up. I needed to deal with these failed trial of fermented beans for my mom. I clean up along the fence line. That area always gets ignored and builds up dirt and weeds. Then I dump all the hydrangea trimmings and clean up the area. These garden stakes are our kids' all-time favorite. They use them for fighting, stirring the water, or just poking around. Back to the veggie garden. I don't know if you have ever seen them. Those little weeds that explode seeds when you touch them. Yep, they're back. Definitely should have removed them earlier. I also trimmed the blueberry tree by removing the old dry branches and pull out last year's kale. We regularly make kale smoothie, so we planted a lot of them last year. Since kale are biannual plants, meaning that they grow leaves in the first year and flower and make seeds in the second year, it's time to make space for new plants. Peppermint is nice until it takes over everything, so I trim back the roots to keep it under control. We also have a maple sapling that's been struggling, mainly because ants keep farming aphids on them. So I wrapped double-sided tape around the trunk and removed as many aphids as I could. Back to the concrete once more, scraping moss from the shaded areas again. Then I trimmed the Japanese hollies. I like using scissors instead of hedge trimmers. It's slower but keeps the shape softer and more natural, like little clouds. And I actually don't mind a slightly imperfect look. It feels more alive. My middle boy is back from daycare and he's delighted by the refreshed sandbox. Then I tidy up the tulip, weeds, trimmings, and the dried up magnolia flowers from the side yard. My 2-leaf blowers definitely helps, but a good part of it still has to be done by hands. A fig tree is waiting to be planted, and it was gifted to us by a family friend. We spent 2 hours that night digging this 7-year-old tree, but had to break a lot of its roots. It's been sitting in a pile of compost for the last 3 weeks, and I thought today would be a good time to get it settled in a permanent spot. I made some more room in the veggie garden by relocating the chives. Dug out a big hole and placed the tree inside. And that's how we reset our backyard. Still not perfect, and there's a lot more work to be done, but at least for now it feels much brighter and more usable, becoming a space where we can drink tea, do gardening, play, or just chill and enjoy the moment.